Okay, let's take a walk around this N registration, so either 1995 or 96, Land Rover Defender 90, 300 TDI, genuine factory county station wagon, this one. Finished in Rioja red with a Rioja red metallic with a white roof, and it's in 7-seat spec, this one. Now then, spec wise, we've got, it's basically in very standard trim, alloy wheels, side steps, alpine lights, sunroof, tinted glass. It's got checker plate on the wing tops. Both side steps still there. Inside we've got a radio CD with auxiliary input and full 7-seat interior. 4 individual seats in the back, tow pack, mud flaps front and rear, and a rear work light on it. Haven't checked to see if that works, I must admit. Right, let's come around and pick out some good bits and bad bits. Really straight example, this one. Suspect it's had a bit of paintwork down the years, especially perhaps the near side front wings. It's a little bit orange peely. But then again, it is, you know, what, 17, 18 years old now, so... or in fact 18, 19 years old. But she's in really good shape, actually. Around the front end, it's nice. Bonnet and front panel are all good. Nothing to comment upon there. Looking down the near side, she's really straight, especially in terms of parking dinks. I can see a small dink in the barrel side on the near side door, but that's really about it. Near side front wing is dent free. As I say, I think this has probably been repainted at some point, the near side front wing, because the paint is a little bit orange peely. There's a few scratches on the near side eyebrow and a little scuff just between there and there on the near side eyebrow lip. Screen looks fine, roof looks fine. Scuttle corner, the hinge cover as always has lost a fair bit of its paint, but it hasn't been touched in as normal. But the scuttle corner itself on the near side looks first class, as does the A-post. A little bit of paint loss and electrolytic reaction on the front of the Modesty cover there, and a bit's been touched in there. Another couple of bits just there, and a bit just coming up there. Passenger door, there's a section that's been touched in here of electrolytic reaction on the very corner of the door, a tiny bit there, and we've got a couple of tiny parking dinks there and there, but that's about it. Inside she's rather nice, actually. All the proper county station wagon trim is still in place, including actually the front carpet mats, which are underneath proper Land Rover Defender rubber mats. But she's as she should be in here. The headlining is sagging slightly on the offside by the offside alpine light, but not excessively. But everything else is all good. Dash is nice. Seats. The passenger seat has got a nick in the vinyl just here by the on the outside of it, by the reclining lever, but otherwise all good. Driver's seat cushion is a recent looking Exmoor trim replacement, but in the correct trim pattern. And it's got a load liner in it as well, as I say. What have we got here? Near side door. She feels remarkably good. Really good, actually. A little bit of movement at the bottom hinge pin, but that's about it. But the actual door frame itself actually feels really nice. Well, not about nice, but rust free, should we say. Not shutting quite as well as it should do because of the drop on the hinge, I think. Near side rear wing, a little bit of lacquer loss just there on the eyebrow, a couple of bits of paint loss on the eyebrow here, and some electrolytic reaction just around the back of the near side rear wing here, there and there. Looks like a couple of bits have been touched in. I mean, most people put checker plate over that because that's where they always tend to get a bit of reaction, but hasn't been done on this one. Around the tail end, the cross member has had a section of checker plate put on it as well. Up here we've got a bit of reaction under the paint just there, and a couple of bits around here and down there as always, but not as bad as many of them. And a bit of paint loss up here on the gutters. In the back here, as I say, we haven't actually cleaned this out yet. We need to give it a vacuum inside, but all the seat belts are there. You've got a load liner. All the 4 individual seats are all in place and all in reasonably good shape by the look of them. Tailgate. Again, tailgate's remarkably good. Excellent, in fact. Presume they're the original ones, but really not bad at all for its age. Looking down the offside, again, really straight. Doesn't appear to have led a hard life at all, this one. Usual electrolytic reaction, as we mentioned, on the other side, just around the rear quarters here, which again most people cover with checker plate, but they haven't done it on this one. There's a scratch in the decal just there on the offside rear wing, but apart from that, a couple of bits of paint loss and electrolytic reaction here and here. Driver's door, again, bit of reaction on the back of the door that's taken a bit of paint off, and a few bubbles around the hinge, some of which have been touched in, some haven't, with some paint loss and things. And there's quite a lot of paint loss through wear, people getting in and out of it on the Modesty cover just there. Bit of electrolytic reaction there, actually most of it's dirt by the look of it. Offside front wing, excellent. Scuttle corner on the offside, again paint loss on the eyebrow, but the scuttle corner itself absolutely first class, and A post as well. And in the driver's compartment, the driver's seat backrest has lost a little bit its foam just there. It hasn't come through, but at nearly 170,000 miles, I think you can expect that really, just to lose a little bit of shaping. But the dash is all nice, and driver's door frame, again really good. First class door frames on it. No real movement in the hinges on this one. That was one, perhaps the hinge bolts could do with tightening up slightly. But the actual frame itself actually feels really good. Nothing to worry about there at all. I think that's about it really. There's not much else I can say. It's a nice one. Nice ungot at one that hasn't led too hard a life. My name's Simon. You can reach me in the office on 0118 907 1495, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk for any further info. We take part exchanges. We take Visa and MasterCard credit cards and debit cards with a 2% surcharge for credit cards, and we can have it shipped or delivered anywhere you like in the world at extra cost. That's about it. End.